Here at UniSC, we love to celebrate and recognise our alumni for their achievements since leaving the university with the Outstanding Alumni Awards. Let me introduce you to this year's recipients.
My role at Outstanding Minerals is I'm a director and I'm also the business manager. For the last 4 years, we've been working to find a solution to the alumina industry's biggest environmental and financial risk, their red mud waste. We've developed a process that extracts a number of critical minerals and other products of value. I had just returned from 2 years in Indonesia, a placement with Puspati Bali, who run Bali's wheelchair program and also make artificial legs, working to help people that have no social security like we have in Australia. So when I got back to Australia, my goal was to do an executive MBA and to develop the skills in social entrepreneurship so I could go back and help these NGOs to become more sustainable. Whilst doing the EMBA, I could see that the red mud was starting to look like it could develop into something. And given the size of the problem, to me it was too good an opportunity to miss. So I did a complete pivot and swapped from social entrepreneurship to the startup of Outstanding Minerals. What I loved about UniSC was being able to take what I learnt in class one day and being able to apply it in the workplace the very next day.
So I'm a digital marketer here on the Sunshine Coast. I started and built a digital marketing agency, which I actually sold last year. And now I focus on my training academy called Dash Academy, where I work with business owners, social media freelancers and in-house teams to upskill them on social media and how to fully take advantage of that. I feel really, really lucky to have achieved the Sunshine Coast Business Women's Network Young Business Owner of the Year award. That was really special and it was really nice to be celebrated for the women-based community on the Sunshine Coast as well.
I nominated Bronte because from the moment I met her, she's really shown an entrepreneurial spirit. From now running her own academy to teach small business owners how to use social media and also to mentor social media managers as well. So I just find that amazing.
My role is a federal political reporter for the national broadcaster, the ABC. What I love about my job is being based here in Parliament House in Canberra, one of the seats of power where we see lots of politicians and different lobbying groups come and we see the process of a particular issue translating into a bill and then legislation from there. So really being at the heart of where things happen. One of the highlights of my time at UniSC was being able to work alongside people with established careers in the journalism sector. I also liked all of the opportunities to do internships where we could use the skills that we'd learnt on campus in the real world.
It's wonderful to see a student from an early teenager to succeed in the job that they want. Nicole's work is important because it tells Australia about Australia from the highest levels of power. Often when people look at Canberra, they think it's all nonsense and it doesn't relate to us. Well, it does, and Nicole helps tell the stories in ways that people understand.
Being part of the alumni community is very important, and I want to do as much as I can to encourage other people to do further study. I was almost 60 when I enrolled in the EMBA, and I can tell you, you're never too old.